Another thing that I love, first of all, it's a weekly deal drop, which is like another today's special. 7 days and 7 days only. There are so many of these already gone. Do you know people went nuts when we even previewed it?
Makes sense.
What is it? Bill's #1, but this is the #1 streaming device in America, period. More streamers sold. By the way, they are the pioneers. They are the leaders. They are #1 for a reason, but let me just put it to you this way. This is their best, and this is the best price you're gonna find anywhere. Because do you realize, do you see that HSN price? Now that's basically what you would spend at retail. Only as long as supplies last, because a good chunk of these are already gone. It probably has a faster processor than your computer. With a quad core, it's 4K. And what is it with this puck design? You get the earbuds, you get the HDMI cable, which could easily be like a $20 value, you know, give or take. You get a very unique remote control that you can talk to, and it'll listen to you. If your kids won't listen to you, your remote will. And you get the easiest plug and play, the best way to have entertainment on demand in the comfort of your home, whether it's an old TV or a new TV. Bill, thanks for letting me just kind of get some of the precursory information out there. But when people see this, first of all, they have a hard time. If you don't have Roku, you need this. If you do have Roku, you need this, because this is better. But this literally is going to turn any TV, even a smart TV, into a smarter TV, isn't it?
Not just smarter, but also easier to use. Because that's just it. We love technology, but if we cannot find a show, cannot find a program, why did I get that big smart TV? I have added this to a smart television and made it more user-friendly and given it more content. I've added it to the guest room TV and walked away with 500,000 pieces of content. So what makes this Roku different? It's the processor that's on the inside. So a lot of us are streaming more now, right? Do you know most of the big name shows that we're all talking about are on a streaming platform? So you want 4K picture quality. You want that Dolby Vision. You want high dynamic range. Oh, and maybe you need better Wi-Fi. This puck allows that. So it's better range. It can be hardwired if you'd like, but it also has that quad core processor. So if you're binge watching and streaming a lot, but you have a lot of buffering, upgrade. And that's just it. A few years ago, we were not streaming as much, so maybe what you had was adequate, right? But now, with everyone coming over for summertime or for the holidays, you want to make sure you have great streaming. Or just like I was talking to the stage manager, he has a Roku. He wants to upgrade because he wants the microphone built in. Because guess what? He's been streaming for 6 years and having to type out letter by letter. You don't have to do that anymore with the Ultra.
That's what I'm doing on my cable box. I mean, seriously, it's making me absolutely crazy. But here's another reason I'm getting this is A, it makes my dumb TV a smart TV, because I don't have a smart TV at home right now. But I'm going to be going home to see my mom in about a week. You know, my mom said, you know, it's been quite a month in the Smith household. But you know, my parents don't have a smart TV. So now, whether I'm in that hotel, whether I'm on the road, whether I'm at that amusement park, and you know they charge a fortune for the movies in the hotel or in the amusement park. Now just remember, it upgrades to the best signal that your TV has. So the best signal that is available on whatever TV you are watching this on. Because remember, it is smaller than, you know, it's really not much bigger or about the same size as most cell phones. I mean, you pack it with you. This is the Ultra. And the big thing I want to keep saying is best price, best price, best price. I have sold other Rokus with you in the past, Bill, where they have not had the 4K, the up conversion, the quad core,
the microphone,
the microphone. But you know what? All of those features aside, if it's not easy, who cares how good it is, right?
That's just it. A perfect example, the remote control. This is why Roku's #1. It's easy to use, but also they give us so much content. How many of us deal with this kind of remote, and it's like, where do I begin, right? They've made it simple for all of us. So they've made it a 20-button remote experience. They've given us shortcut buttons. This one, being the Ultra, has actually customizable shortcuts, so I can actually jump right into HSN or jump right into my sports show. There's that microphone, there's your home button. So the remote can actually learn your big fancy TV, volume, power, and all that stuff, which is great. And I don't know if you are like this in many households, Shannon, but some people hog the remote. And I mean, I'm guilty. There's also an app, so you can actually control it on the app, volume, find everything. So these are some of the fun features, but let's get into why Roku's #1. It's the amount of content, so I added it to this 4K TV. I just made it smarter. I gave it more content and so much easier. So yes, this TV probably had Netflix and Hulu. Did it have Apple TV? Did it have Disney Plus?
Good point.
Boom, so it's actually smarter. But you can see how simple this is to find. And this is why I got my mom into Roku, because she's, you know, TVs throughout the house. But she can't remember what channel HSN is on, what channel HGTV is on, but you can come down here and be like, oh, there's HSN, there's news. So those are all your streaming options. And when you get Roku Home, you don't make another purchase.
No.
You might have a subscription, but you don't need to make another purchase. Roku Channel is a perfect example.
Ooh, that's big.
Free content.
Yeah.
So a lot of us think, okay, it's free content, but it's from the 70s and it's from the 80s. Not anymore. Roku Originals, brand new Emmy-nominated content.
Wow.
So much fun. Swimming with sharks. Children ruin everything. I mean, list goes on and on. So there's original, there's free, and live TV.
Oh, no kidding.
How many of us want to get caught up on what's going on live? We can turn on the news, get the weather, get the sports live.
Oh,
and that's also great. And so there's a lot of options. If you tried streaming before and it was slow, it didn't have current content, now is the time to upgrade. And remember, upgrade for a faster processor.
Yes.
Upgrade for that microphone built in. I was asking Shannon, it's the holidays, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite holiday movie?
Go ahead.
And she said Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And you guys all remember? I got chills thinking about it.
I know, you knew I'm gonna start crying.
But you remember,
little stinker.
it would be on
every
one
time
night.
I watch it.
It would be on one night a year. And if we missed it on that Tuesday night, we were out of luck.
Yeah.
I come over here, microphone button, find Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I did not have to type it in letter by letter. I found it faster than I could, because remember, quad-core processing. Did the shopping for me, so I could pay $9 and watch it right now. I jumped over to this free app, and I don't know if it's gonna queue it up right where I left it off, but more importantly, boom.
Wow.
It would take us longer to go make popcorn and have movie night than what this is gonna do. So it's gonna pull up Rudolph, and the thing is,
can I ask you
we're
a
all gonna
stupid
enjoy
question?
it.
And by the way, it is only as long as supplies last, but more importantly, the price goes away on Sunday. But here's the big thing. We have sold so many of these. So for lack of a better term, I've been watching a lot of classic movies, and one of the things I'm streaming, one of the characters went to the Blockbuster, because you know what I mean, the video store. This is your video store.
Completely.
This is your video store. So you have to wrap your brain around, the video store goes wherever you go.
Right.
So all you do is you plug this in. They've included the HDMI connection. By the way, we might be having some problems with our satellite. I don't know if you can hear it or not. It is like Noah's Ark here in Florida. Mother Nature's on the naughty list. Okay. I can't even look. You little stinker. I told Bill, I cry every time I watch Rudolph.
It's a classic. It brings us back. And the thing is, that's one example. But I love working with Leslie Machado, and she's like, I like to sit down with my dad. He likes Fred Astaire movies. I don't know where to begin. One, I don't know how to spell his name. Two, what channels I can find it. Find Fred Astaire. We just had the Elvis promotion in here. We're finding Elvis movies, boom, up and running. And this is where the whole family can get together. And that's what you have to think about with Roku.
I forgot that he was the voice in Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
See?
I forgot.
That's right.
He was, see?
And this is where, I mean, we all have our favorite channels, right? That we binge watch. Think about it. Mandalorian, we're all binge watching that. That's only on Disney Plus. Or, you know what, the internet crashed last night with Stranger Things coming out on Netflix. It's all right here. Here's another cool example with the Ultra.
Yeah.
That QVC HSN channel, it's not on all smart TVs.
Nope.
It's now on this TV. And if you can get Roku on all your different channels, guess what? You can enjoy the ease of use, all the content, and I'm gonna blare the TV, because you know what? I'm watching television while I'm cleaning the house, or I'm trying to hear it in the kitchen. So we're blaring the TV, right? This is where the Ultra goes a step further. So you're getting a set of headphones. I'm confused at where we're at. We're on TV. Okay. You get a set of headphones. In the remote, I can plug it right in here. It's audio quiet, except for right here. So, I wanna watch TV. Shannon needs to nap because she's gotta go into work. This is a game changer as well, but it's because it's the Ultra. So upgrade to the Ultra, but also don't pay more, because get it here.
Get it here. By the way, and remember, if you're seeing some signal disruption, it's because it's like Noah's flood is moving through our parking lot right now. And we do, of course, have a lot of things on our routers here at HSN. But remember, this is plug and play. And it's virtually impossible to screw up, but I have to go back to that value. This is actually better than when we've done Roku Today's specials in the past, because remember, it's the Ultra. In terms of, okay, best price and best quality, okay, this checks every box. This is your video store. This is your streamer. And no kidding, you really don't even have to have great electronic skills, because basically you plug the plug where the plug is supposed to go. We include the HDMI, and there are also great instructions and support with this too, right?
The batteries are even included. So if this is a gift, and you talk about moving around with it, it does make sense. You're going to the in-laws, you're in the basement, and they have a VCR so you can watch stuff, or bring this.
Right?
Another nice added feature with the Ultra, it has the ability to be hardwired as well, so maybe you want to connect it right in so you get a better signal. Those advancements make a difference, especially for all of us that are streaming a lot more. So this is the Ultra. Oh, another thing. There's a little button right here on the side. Have you ever lost a remote? Where is it? Did I put it in the refrigerator? Is it between the couch cushions? Hit the button right over there. You'll get this little chime on your remote, and it's gonna take you to where it is, so you're not gonna lose that remote, which is a nice peace of mind.
It's brilliant. Hey, here's the thing though, so many of these are already spoken for. There were hundreds gone when there was just like a little preview in our HSN Today show. I hope you're calling. You need to do it. You gotta get it. Because here's the thing, whether you're watching us in our HSN and QVC streaming channel, you're gonna be watching something. And frankly, I think it's harder to keep the kids entertained over the summer season, over summer break and summer vacation than it is even during regular times of the year. At this point though, with over 3,000 spoken for, that is a good chunk of our supply. And remember, that price goes away on Sunday. But frankly, we'll be lucky if we still have this by Sunday. All I can tell you is, as part of our celebration and that big 4th of July weekend, in addition to being crazy for Christmas, we have 5 flex pays. So for $12, you can get this at home. We are paying to send it to you. It is $30 off, $30 off. That is no small undertaking because, once more, Roku, they are #1 in America. They're the #1 streamer. Frankly, they don't need to discount their best for anybody, do they?
They don't, and I know we're kind of at Christmas time in July. Do you know there's been holidays where we couldn't even get Roku in?
Oh, I remember.
Because it did just fly off the shelves. People like Roku, yes, the amount of content is great, but let's be real, 500,000 shows, that's a lifetime worth.